Good afternoon guys, welcome back to the channel. So we're talking putting today guys, and we're talking about a drill that you'll have probably seen a lot of people use. You might have used it yourself with your driver. So it's hovering the putter. It has three different benefits, so we're going to go through the benefits of what it helps us do today. So the first benefit it has is it helps us with our grip pressure. So this is something that we need to talk about. You know, it's going to be in another video and it's all dependent on grip size. For all differences, depending on how big your hands are, how small your hands are, it's going to depend on what kind of grip you have. The super stroke grips are very popular at the moment. A little bit bigger can help you get your thumb set on there, gets the hands more around the grip, so again your arms become better connected. You'll be your original guys like Tiger, who might have a thin pin grip. I've got a thin Odyssey grip here for example. So again, it all depends on what kind of grip you've got. But what I see a lot from amateurs is they'll come for lessons and we've got the two extremes. We've either got them strangling the putter. So again, from here you'll see if I have this really tight like I would with a full swing, you know, I'm not in control of where that goes. It's a very rigid movement. There's not a great tempo. And then what I see from that is inconsistent distance control, inconsistent strike, and all round a lot of three puts coming from that. So you've got to think guys, when we're using a putter, when we're hitting a putt, we're not trying to hit it 350 yards. We're not trying to hit it 150 yards. Well, hopefully we're not. So if we was rating that grip pressure, we want to be rating it out of 10. So I see a lot of people come 8, 9 and 10s. I want it around about 5. So I don't want it 10 where, you know, everything's rigid and we can't be in control of that. At the same time, I don't want it where we're a 1 out of 10 and the putter's swinging all over and on different planes. So we don't want that swinging around and going everywhere. So 5 out of 10 is what I would want you to do. So hovering the putter helps us with this because that putter's now off the ground. If I have a rigid grip, you'll see it'll start to twitch, it'll start to move, and that's not going to help us take it away. So it'll really just give you some feedback straight away. If you're strangling it, you'll not be able to hover it behind the ball. So hovering it, we're a 5 out of 10 grip, and that's going to allow us now to move on to number 2. The second thing it helps us with is now the first movement away from the ball. So same with your driver. The reason why people get you and pros get you to hover the driver, I did it when I was younger, is to get that takeaway move. So I see a lot of people get stuck with the putter behind the ball, and then it's either a quick movement away if they've got a rigid grip. If it's loose, you know, the handle starts to drag, the putter drags then along the grass. So you start to see a juddered backswing, and then from there, putter then does the reverse, takes loft off, you either push it to the right or it's a very quick motion through and it's not controlled. Sending our ball going shooting past, it's moving it right or left, so we're not starting the ball on line and we're not controlling our pace. Hovering that putter now, my grip's nice and light, and now I can focus on turning around my upper spine. So chest and the putter head are going to work together and work away. There's going to be a little bit of give in my wrists because it's not rigid, I'm not dragging that away. There's going to be a little bit of give in there which is going to help that putter swing. So again, the big thing that we talk about is tempo in putting. You know, we can have different length strokes. People will have different strokes, so they might be a short and a quick putter, or you might get the guys like myself who it's long and through. So now that putter's off the ground, I can get that body moving as one, and we can get that tempo nice and consistent, start to get the strike and start to get our distance control. Start to minimize how many three putts we have, get it down to 2, and on the short ones have more chance of holding them. Third and final thing it leads on to is now the ball's set above the ground, it's actually giving us where we want to be at impact. So it's pre-setting our impact position. So I see a lot of people, putter sat on the ground, you know, they take it up high and they're hitting down into the golf ball. The opposite, I also see people with it on the ground, they think, oh, I've got to hit up on it, start to top the ball, fall back, top the ball, and it make them inconsistent, make them misstrike the ball and have more putts. So by presetting that now a little bit off the ground, it's presetting where we want to be at impact. So we can now get that ball coming back in and returning to where we want. So there's no case of I'm having to try and help that putter up. You know, I'm not going up to down. It's preset there. So as now my arms are connected and I rotate around my spine, we should be able to get a good contact, get better distance control, and again, overall become a more consistent putter. So hovering the putter helps us with 3 different things. First thing was grip pressure, so it makes it a little bit lighter, makes it have more control over that putter. The second thing was it allows us to improve our takeaway, so it's a little bit more of a flow to the motion, it's not a drag, it's not quick and jerky. And the third and final thing was it's setting where we want to be at impact. So it's making us consistent, returning that putter back into the centre of the ball. So these three things are going to make a massive effect on your putting. So it's not just for people who come to me and say they have the yips, it's for all different people. So those guys who feel like they drag it on the way back, those guys who feel like they have a jerky motion and it's a bit of a stab, it can work for a lot of people. So Ricky Fowler obviously is a big advocate of this. He uses this and he's probably one of the best putters from within inside 8 feet. So the putts you're going to be having for pars, bogeys and birdies more times than not, he's holding a lot of those. He's not dribbling them in, he's hitting them with confidence, he's trusting his line because he knows he's got good tempo, he's going to make a good strike and he should be starting that on line. So if it works for him, guys, it's a drill that's going to be great for you. So give that a go, guys. Let me know how it goes. Obviously, so hopefully the lockdown is going to be relaxed in the next couple of weeks. So we might be on the golf course sooner than we thought. So put this into practice, start to get a feel for it, start to put it into your motion, and then when we get back onto the course, it should help you save more putts. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully I've not said okay too many times in that video. I have worked on it, and I will see you on Wednesday.